actually just tested with the WANFO and it came out positive. So I'm expecting the monitors to read a peak today. I already have the old monitor going, and I am going to stick the stick into the advanced monitor. Put my pen in. It says test day. I'll go ahead and stick the stick in there. It's identifying the test. And now looking for an LH surge. Now, as promised, what I'm going to do is do a one-step and a WANFO from the same urine sample so that you guys can see the difference in what a positive looks like on a WANFO and what a positive looks like on a one-step. So this is the WANFO. I'm going to go ahead and dip that. Actually, I'm going to dip them at the same time so they will develop together. This is the one-step. The one-step is green. The WANFO is blue. So we're going to dip those together and see what kind of results we get. Okay. The dye is running across both of those. As you can see, the WANFO has a lot more dye than the one-step does. I'm going to set those down and go ahead and let those start developing. So it's looking like Fertility Friend was actually wrong, which is why it had given me the dotted crosshairs to begin with, because I wasn't sure itself whether or not I had actually ovulated or not. But it's looking like I am not 5-DPO and that I am actually about to ovulate tomorrow. So we'll see what these monitors have to say, but looking at this WANFO strip, that's a pretty positive WANFO. So I'm keeping track of the time on these WANFOs. My older monitor is already done. It's asking me to take the stick out, and like I predicted, it now has given me a peak. So I will be ovulating tomorrow. This is what a peak stick looks like. As you can see, both of the lines look about the same on it. That normally is what mine look like when I peak. That's why whenever yesterday's, when they looked about the same, I was a little bit confused. But today, that LH line is just a tad bit darker. So when it goes to peak, it goes all the way up to the top bar and has the egg inside of it, meaning that you're at peak fertility and that you are about to ovulate. So I guess the herbs that I would was taking this month did a little bit strange things with my basal body temperatures, and instead of them going in their normal, because normally I would just continue to go down in temperature, and then I might see a small rise, and then it would dip down and then shoot straight back up all the way, up into like the 98s, high 97s, and it would go from like the low 96s to high 97s, high 98s. And that would, I normally have a pretty obvious temperature shift whenever I have ovulated. This month, my temperatures have been a little bit confusing to me because they never got down into the 96s. And then whenever they started to rise, fertility friends saw that as a sign of ovulation, but what actually, my temperature pattern has just changed, I guess, because of the herbs that I was taking. Now, as you can see right up here at the top, it has a smiley face even before I remove the test. It has read if I can get this to show you guys well, a peak day on cycle day 18, or cycle day 17, my LH surge has been detected, as you can see at the bottom, and it's the first day of peak fertility. LH surge detected, first day of peak, and then it gives you a big smiley face. This is actually the first time that I've gotten a peak on this monitor, so that's actually quite exciting. And the monitor stick for that one looks pretty much the same as the other one does. Where both lines are about the same in darkness. So, when I enter that information into my app on Fertility Friend, it's actually going to change that I am 5-DPO to that I'm still waiting to ovulate, in which I'm sure that my temperature shifts will, tomorrow it will either shoot up way higher, or it will go down just a tad bit lower and then go up again. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys and why it's important in the brand that you choose for your cheapy internet ovulation strips. As you can see on here, it's pretty obvious that these WANFOs are positive. And that one step in the middle, that one I would not think was positive. So I would miss my peak fertility because that line is just not dark enough for me to think that I have ovulated. So that's why I test with the WANFOs, and do not use these or the other new baby ones. So now I'm pretty excited. I've never seen it say peak on this monitor, so that's actually quite exciting for me, just to see that peak on there with that huge smiley face. So I think that we have timed our BDing quite well. This is what it looks like on this monitor, and that's what it looks like on the advanced monitor. So it's quite different what a peak is going to look like between each monitor. Now on this monitor, I can actually go back to the home screen and click on the calendar down here, and then what I would do on the calendar, if I can wait till it darkens up just a little bit, because it changes the color of the squares on the calendar as well. Okay, there we go. Those this color purple is high fertility. The one with the smiley face is the peak, and then the orange ones indicate test days, which I will go ahead and test tomorrow for it to register the second peak, but that's all that I'm going to do. If I click on the smiley face, it has two options for me to enter in information. Let's wait for it to darken again. Okay. The heart is BDing, which I'm actually going to select. And then it turns that purple, and the little dots that you see at the bottom are for menstrual flow and how heavy it is. So since we baby danced today, I'm going to go ahead and put in that we did that. And then when it goes back to this screen, once it goes dark, I'll show you. It keeps track of all the dates that you have baby danced. Today is, let's see, because there's actually a date that I need to put in here that we baby danced. Okay. Now, if you can see, damn it. I'm going to try to turn down the brightness on the screen and see if that helps. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. If I click on the calendar, if I can get this in here, the dates that have the little hearts up in the corners are the dates that we baby danced. So I actually have missing data in here, so I'm going to click on Friday the 30th and add that we BD'd on that day, and then on the 5th add that we baby danced on that day as well. So now you can see those hearts are up in the corners of those dates, and we will try to baby dance again tonight or tomorrow morning, and then I will not be fertile anymore and will be in my 2-week wait. So when I looked on Fertility Friend, if I had gotten a peak today, that would make my cycle a 31-day cycle, which I haven't had a cycle that was 31 days in I don't know how long. So the herbs and supplements and all that are definitely doing their job, and I'm quite excited to see how this cycle turns out. Thanks again, ladies, for watching. If you guys find this informative or interesting, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. It really helps me out a lot, and I truly appreciate it. And if you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to get our background story posted up today, and I have some exciting information about some other stuff that I've kind of been doing behind the scenes that I haven't let you guys in on yet. So I'm going to do a video about that as well to let you guys know what's been going on and what's about to happen with my channel. So I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Yay, I got a peak and I'm about to ovulate. This is such exciting news for me. You guys just have no idea, because my cycles are normally so crazy. I feel good about the timing that we've done for our baby dancing, and overall I think that we've done pretty well this cycle. So I'm gonna hop on over to Fertility Friend, and I hope that you guys remember to like and subscribe down below. Again, I will reply to any questions or comments that you guys leave as soon as I possibly can. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you again soon, ladies. Bye.